We play.
We fight.
We conquer.
Welcome to the Freak Show. I'm your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS, and today we're diving in. We're playing a little bit of SpellForce 3 Fallen God. It is by Grimlore Games and THQ Nordic, and it released on November 3rd, 2020. It is another expansion or DLC or whatever you want to call it, but it's a standalone game as well. So it's like the next in story and chapter or whatever in line for the SpellForce 3 series, I guess you could say, because there was SpellForce 3, then there was SpellForce 3 Soul Harvest, I want to say it was, and then now we have a SpellForce 3 Fallen God. They also just recently released SpellForce 3 Versus Edition, which I believe is a free-to-play kind of multiplayer skirmish mode that you can go hop in and enjoy. So there's a whole bunch of SpellForce 3 to enjoy. If you guys like what you see here and you want to go check out the other ones, I highly encourage you to do that or pick up this game. Whatever, guys, gals. I'm here to showcase it, let you guys see what it's all about. I do hope to one day get through the SpellForce 3 series, maybe even go back to the first and second games, or series of games, I suppose, in the series, because it's very enjoyable. It's a very enjoyable, different type of RTS. That being said, we're going to begin the campaign and see what's up. So we have SpellForce 3, the Fallen God main campaign. Then a scenario, Old Heilayashi, or Heilayash, I got nothing. This scenario plays before the events of SpellForce 3's main campaign, okay. And then this one, this is the main story campaign of SpellForce 3. That's interesting, and they are installed, but they're standalone games right now, so I'm not real sure why it's showing it this way. But I do have both of these actually installed, so it's all good. It is all good. So, technically, if you wanted to go in, like, I guess, chronological order, I don't know if this is... Well, let's see. Does it say it, like, happened beforehand? It doesn't say. But you would go probably with this scenario, then you go with 3, and then you would go with Soul Harvest, and then you would go with Fallen God. Anyway, Fallen God. On Urgath, Chieftain Akrog leads a dwindling nomadic tribe of trolls that has just one goal, survival. Plagued by vicious poachers and weakened by disease, they turn to desperate measures. Alright, let's do it. We'll go with normal. Alright, let's just see what the different difficulties have to offer before we hop in. Choose this difficulty if you want to focus purely on the story. Combat difficulty is turned down significantly, and your heroes can be revived an unlimited number of times. In normal, you have little to no experience with real-time strategy and role-playing game genre, and want to experience the story as well as the combat challenges. Then you have hard. This is difficulty if you're a seasoned player of real-time strategy and role-playing. Enemies will fight you relentlessly, managing your party's equipment and abilities is necessary to succeed. And then Circle Mage. No challenge is too great for you. Try this difficulty. You have to use every advantage possible in order to survive, optimizing all of your character's abilities and equipment as well as exploiting each enemy's weakness is crucial in order to even stand a chance. Not recommended for your first playthrough. We're going to go with normal. I feel like hard is probably closer to where I should be playing, but we're going to go with normal. Let's get to it.
When fate decides, a troll must bow, Chieftain Narjak Firstborn told his cub. Akrog must carry the tribe now. Narjak has spoken. Slowly, Akrog looked up from the bloody mud. Akrog cannot. He is not ready. Narjak's gaze was like fog. Take care of them, cub. Them and him. Both.
Interesting. Seems like a little transfer of ownership to a tribe leader there. He looks more like what I would consider envision a orc looking like as opposed to a troll, but it's all good. And here we are. Oh, we get to change our appearance a little bit. There's a lot of information here on the screen, so I'm not sure where to begin looking. Looks like we have these various dudes that are going to be hanging out with us, probably. Grungwar Greyfur, Zaska Smalltusk, and Noag Moonblood. And then we can change our various different classes and everything else. Alright, so let's go take a look at what we look like here. Oh, we can get like the little things all over our skin like in Black Panther. Deathmonger. Is that what his name was? Killmonger, that's what it was. It's been a while since I've seen that movie. Yeah, I kind of like that. We can change our head. It basically just changes our tusks. I'm okay with this. So let's see what we started with. I kind of like the upturned tusks a little bit more. I don't really like the broken upturned tusks. Something like that. There we go. Our haircut. We had... Whoa. We had no hair? Is there a way to... No, not really. Doesn't look like we have a lot of hair. There's like little tiny bits of hair on top. You know, I'm okay with going totally bald for my boy here. Accessories, no thank you. What did that do? I don't know what that did. I don't know what any of these things are doing. It all seems very suspect. Let's just go with no accessories, because, again, I'm not sure what's happening. Hair color doesn't matter. Our skin color we can change a little bit. Okay, okay. It's not a lot of variance, but there's some. Let's go with the 7 skin color. Was it 7? 8. Let's go with 8. There we go. Alright. Cool. Oh, we can change the appearance of all of them? So I assume all of these are going to be choices that we can make? Or do we choose one of these guys specifically that we're going to be playing as? Or are we playing as all of them? I don't know. It's fine. I'm not going to go too far into it. It doesn't look like the customization's really that in-depth, which is fine. Because I don't really think that should be an important part. But it is cool that they have it there. They have it available as an option, and I like that. Okay, guys and gals, I decided I was going to cut out some of this stuff while I try to figure things out. I still don't quite fully understand what's going on here, but I guess it's close enough. Anyhow, it looks like you can go through and select various different classes. And I'm selecting the Stopper class, which is essentially the tank type class, for our big main guy here, Akrog the Bone Crusher. The thing is, it lets you do that, but then it also tells you must select one ability tree. And I'm not really sure why there's that additional thing. Because when you know what, it's fine. Anyway, so basically I'm just choosing the characters, the classes that I want. But whenever we cycle through, it still says you must select one ability tree, and then it says it's a custom thing when this is the way of hurling things. So he's technically going to be an archer type situation, or as close to it as possible. This guy you needed to allocate some stats to, and I've already done so. And then this guy is going to be my fire mage guy. So that's pretty much what we're doing here. I think it's just kind of a little bit confusing because it keeps saying you can select an additional one. I think it's because all of us have this one, and then all the rest we can choose however we want. But once we have it selected, it doesn't say, okay, you've selected one, you're fine. Also, it doesn't keep your class that you chose before. But it's fine. This is good. All right. Like I said, it took me a little while. I was very confused. I was like, what is happening? I don't quite get it, but I get it now. So anyway, let's enjoy this.
Shield the tribe, and shield Noag. Those were Chieftain Narjak's last words to his cub Akrog after a ballista bolt from the Tusk Hunters pierced right through his chest. Fabled warrior, leader of the Moonkin Trolls, last of the mythical firstborn, killed by elven poachers. It was not only Narjak's heart that Bolt impaled that day, but also that of the Moonkin tribe, weakened by the terrible blood-rot plague and decimated by the Hunters. They had long been struggling for survival. With their mighty chieftain gone, the last ray of hope still shining was Noag. Akrog's younger sibling who had inherited Narjak's legendary power. The chieftain's wish for Akrog to succeed him surprised many kin, but it surprised Akrog most of all. True, he was a strong and honorable warrior, but far from the Moonkin's best. All he had was the peculiar gift to hear the voices of the dead, and an iron will to do right by his sire's last words. Was he ready for this? He could not say. Yet when the tribe demands, a troll must bow. And so Akrog found himself giving his first command as a chieftain to be. The Moonkin would travel to Mugwa's cradle, a shrine guarded by the Bonekin trolls, to perform the devouring, the sacred ritual where the new chieftain consumed the old chieftain's heart to take up his role. This story begins the day the Bruised tribe arrived at the cradle, where Akrog, joined by his mentor Grunwar and his trusted one Zaska, ventured out to find a holy plant for the ritual, Mugwar's tear. Little did Akrog know that the true trial of the Moonkin trolls had just begun.
Cool. I'm here for it. Let's do it. So apparently...
No matter what the trolls may think of Chieftain Akrog, trust not the foul tusks who say he had everything given to him on a moon silver platter. All because his sire was chieftain before him. Oh no, little cubs. The hunger, the blood rot, the hunters. The Moonkin had become but a shadow, and in the span of a day, it became Akrog's calling to lead them back to Mugwa's light. The day he and his two companions went out to prepare Narjak's last rites would be but the beginning of his troubles.
So apparently the old tribe not real happy that, we'll say, or not even probably second best choice, but yeah, definitely not the first choice, was given leadership of the clan to be the new chieftain, or the tribe as it were. Alright, let's see what's up. First steps. Little birdie birds floating around. Okay. It is a little jittery. I'm not real sure why. It's okay, though. Look at them running. Look at them. Oh, they're like wobbling.
Are these the ones?
Magwa's tears, the sacred plants, blessed by the goddess herself.
Pity she always cries in hard-to-reach places. It was a rotten pain to get here.
One blew Magrog to embalm the chieftain's corpse for the devouring. Harm not the others.
Yeah, I'm going to be eating a delicious, delicious meal of troll heart. I can't wait. Okay. Pluck the bloom. Why can Agrog not pluck more? Akrog, excuse me. Remember his brittle bones use the blooms too. The blooms are so powerful, perhaps they could help with the blood rot. Why can we not pluck more?
Akrog wants not to disrespect Mugwa, but why can they not pluck more? This is a brittlebone ruin. If the Moonkin pluck them not, someone else will.
Akrog speaks true, but still, the laws demand
Oh,
it.
the laws, gotcha.
These blooms are gifts from Mugwa to the sacred earth, and the only time a troll can rip them from the soil is for the rites.
Alright.
Akrog understands.
That's fair. See, you ask, you get more information. Alright, we're gonna pluck the bloom.
All right.
And it is done. The bloom has been plucked.
Back to the
Excellent.
cradle then. Before the big little oaf Noag goes mad with worry, thinking they tumbled off a cliff.
Let them march back. They should have taken Noag with them.
Akrog still thinks they should have taken Noag with them. It would have helped his dark thoughts.
Noag's gloom is the reason it would have been unwise to take him. Give him time to mourn. As the moon blood, and soon the same blood of the chieftain, He knows there will be little of that in the moons to come.
Grungwar speaks true.
Alright, well, let's march back.
Let them march back. They have lost too much time already.
Wait, before they leave, Grungwar, well, Grungwar has an unusual wish. He would like to pluck a bloom for himself.
Wait a minute.
The devouring?
You just
No.
said.
It is... The Moonkin have been running for so long, Chieftain. Grungwar dreams that one day they will find a true home somewhere. A tribe camp to last, so to speak.
That is a fool's dream. As long as the trolls are hunted, they cannot rest. Akrog wishes the same. What have Mugwa's tears to do with this? That's a good question.
What have Mugwa's tears to do with this?
Well, it may sound foolish, but Grungwar would like to hold on to that bloom and then plant it in the Moonkin's future tribe camp, like a totem of hope, to show how far the Moonkin have come. But the choice lies with Akrog. After all, it is against Mugwa's laws.
Yeah, that's what I'm kind of worried about. Will the bloom survive, believes Grungwar truly... If the tribe camp will ever exist, why is Grungwar asking for his blessing? He's not the chieftain yet. There you go.
Why is Grungwar asking for Akrog's blessing? Akrog is not chieftain yet.
Yet, by the next sun-up, he will be.
Darn. I was hoping to be able to cop out. I really like the idea of picking it, but again, it's against the law, so we're gonna play it safe. We're gonna say no, it's against the thing. We should respect the law.
The Moonkin should respect Mugwa's law. They know not if that tribe camp will ever exist.
Grungwar understands. He...
There, old fur. His precious little bloom.
Zoska should not have done that. The blooms are sacred.
Well, Zaska just did. And he still stands here, looking as good as ever. Now, how about they leave this place?
Alright.
Fine. Back to the cradle, then.
That's nice. Okay, select, and then interact, right-click. Order them to attack by hitting Control and right mouse button. Don't worry if you lose track of the heroes in the heat of battle. Press the period button to highlight them. Press again to untoggle. Alright. I think I got that. How do I get rid of this? Oh, close right there. Oh wow, I can't zoom out any more than that? That's special. Okay.
This is the place.
I thought I could zoom out a little bit more. Move the camera with the arrow keys, right? Move it to the edge of the screen. Rotate the camera with Control, middle mouse button, mouse wheel, in and out. Reset it with Home. I thought they...
Man's plan from the start.
What?
Is Trusted One all right?
He is.
I thought they had changed something with this, with SpellForce, that you use WASD to move around, and they had some other, I want to say weird, but it was just it was a unique version of controls and stuff. It's weird to see that it's now reverted back to what you would see more traditionally, like wait. I don't know what E is supposed to be, but it's fine.
Maybe that big stick will help.
A big stick.
And it is open. Strange.
Maybe Zaramak could learn a thing or two from these ruins.
Brittle bone craftsmanship never brings anything good. Grungwar will go there. In that direction.
Look, there's a little crab skittering. Little sideways walking
his
crab,
way.
boys. Can we step on him?
Time to move on.
Nope. Just
That
push him out of the way.
It is like the other one, but the stick is missing. Let them look around then. Maybe they can mend it somehow.
Oh, there's a chest in here.
This looks interesting.
Aha! The lever stick.
That should work.
Moving on.
We found some items. There are many different kinds of items. Some are equipment for your heroes. Some are books and letters, while others have special purposes. You can check them all out in your inventory. Now, how do I check my inventory? Is it like I assume? Yeah. Faintly shimmering. Okay, that's here a seedling, and then here we have the mugwort here. All right.
What is this?
We're gonna repair it, and then we're gonna use it.
Easy.
And we've opened this area. Onward we go.
Destroy them.
Oh, looks like we got some stuff going on here. Ooh, Godstones. You found your first Godstone. Godstones are magical anchor points that allow you to revive dead heroes. Also, they can be used to traverse the map by establishing teleportation portals between two Godstones that you control. Neutral Godstones are claimed automatically once your hero enters the vicinity. Well, there you go.
Huh. What is that?
I got 5 stone, baby.
What on Urgath is this?
If he
And 5 wood.
insists.
Bugs, look out!
Spending ability points. Unlocking and improving abilities costs ability points. Whenever your party level increases, characters gain new ability points. These points can then be used in the ability tree window. Default key is K. Simply click on the desired ability and apply your changes. Some abilities can only be unlocked after certain requirements have been met, such as a specific party level or unlock required abilities beforehand.
He is on his way.
Doom.
All right.
Sure. Why not?
We have 3 ability points. We're looking at Akrog right here. We have the Gift of Spirits, and we have the Way of Crushing Things. I really like that. Spirits with your own spirits grow stronger. It gets basically focus per second. That's fine. Chieftain's Mark. That's a spell that he has. Okay. I don't see his spell list anywhere. It's interesting. Just try which enemy to attack, making the enemy a bit easier to hit. I probably just right click if I recall correctly. And then is it like tab select through? It's been a while since I played a SpellForce 3 game. Akrog leads the way when he is not fighting. Akrog and his nearby kin move more quickly. Okay. Perk, he causes more pain when he attacks enemies. We should already have that. Oh, no. We just upgraded. Ooh, what's this? Stand your ground, self-targeted area effect, boon. Akrog stands his ground, does not budge. His hide seems thick and his tusks a bit sharper. Kin feels the same way. Interesting. Tribal Bash. He hits an enemy really hard and causes them a lot of pain. Hurts knocked down enemies the most. Okay. And then Revenge Strike. He's better at blocking attacks from enemies. Was that 3 points? I think so. We're going to apply it. I'm going to move over to Grungwar. Grungwar, it was supposed to be, he's a chieftain of pain. Oh yeah, he's my thrower. Deadly throw, ranged attack, fall back. When he is fighting, he moves more quickly, useful for fast escape. And that's everything, right? Yeah, that's everything. We'll apply that. Okay. Alright, so I see up here we now have... Okay, so lots of changes since the last time I played. And then this is going to be our fire boy, right? I feel like I misread what the different characters were, but it's all good. Go ahead, he's learned much about hexes, so all of them are better. Cloak of Shivers, elemental magic. Let's do that one. Self-targeted, AoE, flames cover, short high. Okay. Frosty weapons. Makes weapons call. Okay, I'll do that one. I think that's fair. Alright, so we have all of our skills that are currently available up top. Isn't there a slowdown button? I'm sure it'll tell me when we get in here. Could be wrong though, there might not be a slowdown button.
Let him at them.
He will protect the tribe.
Alright, we're gonna do F3.
The tribe must survive!
I want to do F1.
Maybe take them back for food.
Bugs are bad for the guts. Sasuke had to learn that the hard way.
Akrog is stopping.
Interesting.
Going now.
Alright. I guess I'll take that off now. Is that like a toggleable skill? It is. Okay. And then do I target something?
Ready for action.
However, there used to be like a slow down time thing. Again, the stuff changes. It's all good. Alright, our next quest objective is up over here, but we're going to go over here first.
He is going.
I'm going to grab whatever this is. Troll Life Force Potion and Crude Brittlebone Big Smash Stick. Alright, let's go take a look at our inventory here. Alright, what do we have right now? We have a hack stick, a one-handed axe, and another one-handed axe. Alright. You have a hex stick, two-handed wand. But that's not what you're all about. You're about chucking things. Yeah, I definitely read wrong what the different classes of the characters, or like what the different characters should be. This guy's got a crude throwing spike. At least he's got something. Except I feel like they should be the opposite. I guess we can leave you with your hide. You can have the throwing spike. And then you can have the wand. Oh, you can't have the wand? Why is that? Can only be used by... Oh, that's unfortunate. I thought like maybe he could be like an archer, and then this dude could be like a mage. Those were my thoughts, but now it's starting to look like that was a mistake. Well, I mean, we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
At his service.
So they have changed a fair few things about how the game works and plays and operates, and that's fine. You know, they tried some different stuff, and then they maybe reverted to a more traditional style. I don't know. We'll see. Either way, folks, I think that's going to do it for right now. We kind of got a lot of the storyline thrown into us. We kind of got started on the mission. We created our characters probably pretty poorly from the looks of it. We'll see how that all plays out as we go further and further along. Hope you guys enjoyed. Definitely check out the game if what you saw here interests you and you want to hop in and play some yourselves. By all means, go and check it out. I'll have all the relevant links down below in the description of the video, where to get the game, information about the game, the developer, the publisher, all of that stuff. So check it out. And a big shout out and a thank you to THQ Nordic and Grim Lore Games for sending this my way, and of course Evolve PR. If you guys happen to enjoy this video, go ahead and leave a like. Do the YouTube stuff, guys and gals. Like, subscribe, all that stuff. Until the very next episode, I've been your host, BUMPY-MCSQUIGUMS. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and always remember, we play, we fight, we conquer.